clica nos rostinhos, clica em cima dele e depois em convidar. Então, maisem.com, fixar comentários, fazer uma transmissão ao vivo com o Larry. Ah, agora rolou. Fazendo transmissão ao vivo com o Larry. Vamos ver se vai dar certo aí agora. Aguardando o Larry Van Kried. Vamos lá. Hi, Larry.
Kaju.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Long time we don't see you, isn't it?
Yeah, been a long time, huh?
What are you doing here? Ah, sorry.
How's everything in Brazil?
Well, it's been fine. Except this situation we're going through is kind of difficult time, isn't it?
Yeah. But,
What about the UK?
well, it's the same. Everybody's staying home. You know, very quiet on the street.
Yeah, it's been really difficult, especially for us as a musician, you know. Well, in everywhere, people, they are not working, you know, it's getting sad because we can't go out anywhere. So
Yeah.
it's hard. Oh, my friend.
Yeah.
Tell me about your new album. I heard that some music you sent me other day.
Yeah. Well, I've recorded an album with some musicians around here, and I just started. I was going to release it, and then I decided to put it on like Spotify and all that sort of thing, just one song at a time. So I just put song number 1 on for now, and then in a few more weeks I'll put another song, and then 6 weeks later another song, 6 weeks later another song. So, you know, feed them out kind of thing, you know.
Getting back to people know
on Spotify, I've had a lot of people listening to my song. Actually, and the most people listening to it are in Brazil.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a lot of people in Brazil listening to my song, which is great.
Great.
So, yeah.
You deserve it.
I might need a drummer when I come over there.
Oh, of course. I'll be here to serving you. Always. I really miss our time together there.
Yeah, it was. We had a good band going, didn't we?
Yeah, it was really nice time. I enjoyed a lot.
Yes. Yeah.
Larry, there are people here. They don't know you yet, and I've got a friend of mine. He who lives in UK, and now he is here to translate, to helping us translating to people here. Then they can get know you more than more than everything.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your career. How did it work? How did you get to the famous band ACDC? How was your time there? And then we're going through.
Yeah, I grew up in San Francisco, and
cresceu em São Francisco. I'm trying to translate here.
When I was 15, my
Quando ele estava com 15 anos, a família dele
my family moved to Australia, to Sydney.
Mudou para a Austrália, para Sydney.
And
e aí,
so one of the first persons I met,
uma das primeiras pessoas que ele conheceu,
was Angus Young.
Foi Angus Young, que era o guitarrista.
And he was 14.
Ele tinha 14 anos.
And I had a Gibson guitar.
Ele tinha uma guitarra Gibson.
Which I'll show you now.
Ele vai me mostrar a
I
guitarra.
have the same guitar right here.
Ele ainda tem a guitarra até hoje.
This one.
Wow!
And
The original one.
that's it.
And a guitarra original.
And I could play the guitar.
E daí ele tocava guitarra.
So you know,
Yeah,
so
I can see it.
You know, he said, "Can you play something?" So I went, you know. Something like that, you know. So, and he went, "Wow, you can play." So he said, "Tomorrow, come with me to my house." So,
aí o cara gostou e falou, vem aqui amanhã pra gente tocar na minha casa.
Yeah, so the next day, I met him. He took me to his house.
Aí ele levou pra outra casa e tal.
And I went in and I met his brother Malcolm.
Aí ele conheceu o irmão dele, Malcolm.
And then I used to go to their house every weekend. I'd go and stay with them.
Ele ficava toda semana na casa deles lá.
I'd always bring my guitar. We'd always just play guitars, just sitting in the bedroom and play guitar on the bed, you know.
Ficava no quarto tocando guitarra.
And then, what's that? Did you say? Did you ask me?
No, I'm translating to them.
And then later, a couple of years later,
aí alguns anos depois,
yeah, I had a son. I had a baby and
filho.
a little family, and
ele teve uma família e tal.
And I was playing bass. I had a bass that I was playing with.
Tava tocando baixo.
Some gigs, you know, in clubs and things.
Em bares, tá tocando bares.
And then one day there was a knock on the door, and the guy said,
aí bateu na porta dele.
He said, Malcolm's forming a band, and he said he heard you're playing bass.
O Malcolm tá formando uma banda e ele ouviu dizer que você toca baixo.
Yeah, and he said, can you come and have a jam?
Você quer vir ensaiar com a gente e tal?
So I did,
aí ele fez isso.
And we just started rehearsing. It was very early. And,
ele começou a ensaiar bem cedo.
No singer.
Não tinha cantor.
And then we found a singer, and then Angus joined. He brought Angus in one day, and we just
aí trouxe o Angus.
Just trying to find songs to play.
Tentando arrumar algumas músicas para tocar.
And their older brother was a record producer.
E o irmão mais
George Young.
Your or his brother?
Yeah, Angus and Malcolm had a big brother who had a job in a record company.
Aí ele tinha trabalho numa gravadora.
Yeah, he used to be in a band before called the Easy Beats.
Easy Beats, a banda anterior.
Right.
Before the ACDC.
And he said, play some rock and roll, get a band together. And then,
aí falou, vamos tocar algum rock, a gente vai ter uma banda junto.
He brought us into the studio. And
daí o irmão dele tinha um estúdio também.
And we recorded the first songs.
E aí ele gravou as primeiras músicas.
And then I was more of a jazz kind of player.
Daí ele também mudou para o tipo de jazz, né?
And they were more straight, you know, more basic, strict, you know.
Eles eram bem direto, um estilo bem direto, assim.
So I didn't get along with the older brother. He said, "Why are you playing that note?" You know, and I said, "Well, it sounds good to me." And it's like, well, I didn't like it. So
ele ficou muito tempo tocando isso aí e tal.
And I didn't really understand. I was only about 18 or 19 then.
Ele estava com 18 ou 19 anos.
So anyway, they thought I wasn't going to fit in the band because I had a different way of thinking about music. So probably right. So anyway, I didn't stay with
muita coisa na cabeça, tal, mas ele acabou que não ficou muito tempo assim.
But so that's the end of that.
Great. And for how long did you get together? Quanto tempo ficaram juntos?
Say again?
For how long did you stay together?
Well, it seemed like a long time, but because when you're young, like say 3 months, it's like a year. It was only like 4 months, something like that.
4 months.
What's that?
4 months.
Something like that. Yeah, it wasn't long.
Não foi tanto tempo.
And it was called ACDC. So, no, I never heard anything about it until the internet came along, and then suddenly my name kept popping up.
Great. Did you record with them? Eu estou perguntando se ele gravou com ele.
So what?
Did you record with them? The ACDC band.
Yeah.
Ele gravou também.
Yeah, but they didn't put my name on it.
They didn't put your name?
No.
Why not? Eles não colocaram o nome dele.
I thought I'd want to take some money or something.
Talvez porque não tinham. Bom, certamente teve um maisinzinho ali, né? Coisas de gravador. Things that happen when you get a record company and things like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Coisa que acontece quando você tem uma gravadora. Well, and then, how was your, Larry, how was your transition moving to the jazz scene? Because I used to play with you some jazz and some pop jazz in the UK. How was the transition for that? Eu perguntei como foi a transição para ele mudar do rock para o jazz.
Well, my father was a jazz musician.
O pai dele era músico de jazz.
In San Francisco.
São Francisco.
And I grew up around a lot of jazz.
Ele cresceu com muito jazz em volta dele.
But my generation was more like rock.
A geração dele era mais de roqueiro.
But with a kind of jazz feel, like Santana or,
tipo Santana.
Tower of Power.
Tower of Power, great.
Sly and the Family Stone, bands like that. They're from San Francisco. There's a lot of that kind of flavored music there. I never. I was more of a rock musician, but
é mais músico de rock mesmo.
I could hear jazz, and then when I came to I had to go and busk, so I started playing jazz, busking in London in the underground.
Ele começou a tocar na rua, né, nas ruas de Londres, quando ele foi para o Reino Unido.
And then I made some backing tracks to busk.
Ele fez alguns playback.
And it was good, and I was practicing like playing sax, trying to learn jazz. And then I started selling the backing tracks online, and it became a business.
Aí ele começou a ver isso como negócio. Até hoje. Are you still going to the street and playing around?
Yeah, and
ele ainda continua indo pra rua.
And so, then I started making the backing tracks, and I would get musicians to play like live, the piano. Piero used to come and play the piano.
Piero Tucci?
Yeah. And,
I remember him. We used to play together, isn't it?
Yeah.
Piero Tucci. Piero Tucci é um pianista lá do Reino Unido, e a gente tocou junto. Ele tocou com ele também nessa época, quando ele foi para o Reino Unido. E aí? Go on.
And so, I was making a lot of jazz backing tracks, and so it was good for me to learn to play the jazz on the backing tracks. I used to play the bass, but then I
sempre tocou baixo. Foi legal de tocar com os playbacks, porque foi aprendendo a tocar.
So to play on the sax or the guitar, improvise like a solo on jazz tunes was more difficult.
Eu começava tocando guitarra, saxofone. Larry, tell us about I think things starting going to be kind of difficult, because when you play the guitar, you have a kind of mind, and then you move to the saxophone. You have to you have to think different from everything, because you have a kind of way to play it.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, it's another instrument. And how did you get on to it? Como é que ele acostumou a tocar coisas diferentes assim?
You know, to be honest with you, see, I can't play the sax anymore because I had
Really?
an operation on my.
Ele não está tocando mais
I
saxofone.
had cancer. I had cancer inside my jaw, and my
Ele
and
teve
they had
câncer
to
na garganta e depois teve.
and I can't play sax.
I'm sorry, man.
Doesn't work. You know,
Agora não pode mais trabalhar como saxofonista.
like this, like that. And
Yeah,
so I to put the saxo to the side,
yeah.
and now
Aí ele colocou o sax de lado.
and I concentrate now on the guitar.
Agora, great. Agora
So
ele está tocando sua guitarra.
so instead of having, you know, 2 or 3 instruments, now I just have one to practice.
Ele tinha
So
2 ou
life
3
is not
instrumentos, agora tem um só. Of course, yeah, of course. A vida é mais importante que isso.
And I had to learn to sing again too because my mouth
Você tem que
doesn't
aprender a
open
cantar
up.
também,
It gets stuck.
Ah.
My mouth,
porque a boca dele não abre tanto mais.
that's it.
Yeah.
Then it's stuck. So I had to learn to sing again.
Aí teve que aprender a tocar.
Muscles wanted to sing like before, but I couldn't do so. I had to just forget how to sing and learn how to sing again.
Wow. But God is good for us anytime, you know.
Yeah, so it's, yeah. But that was 2008 when that happened, so it's 12 years
Em
ago.
2008, quando ele teve, 12 anos atrás, ele teve esse problema do câncer aí, né, que teve esse problema todo, ele teve que parar de tocar o saxofone, agora está tocando guitarra. But, anyway, life still goes on.
And
now you're playing around in bars, in pubs, and how's your life going? Como é que tá a vida dele sendo lá? Como é que tá sendo a vida dele?
it's, you know, I've got a really good band,
Agora ele tem uma banda legal.
and, you know, we've done some gigs around and stuff, but there's not as many gigs as there used to be. That's, you know,
Não
there's
tem
it's
tanta
hard
gig
to
assim.
find somewhere to play.
It's in everywhere in the world, isn't it? The music is still being difficult to play in everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up, but
Yeah, it's
still
I don't know what it is, but and now you can't play anywhere anyway. So
it's true. Let me just translate to them.
it's a different world now. So
Ele falou que o mundo tá difícil mesmo, a coisa tá difícil lá para músico, não dá para tocar em lugar nenhum, tá complicado. Mas na verdade o mundo tá assim, né? Para todo mundo, para todo lugar tá difícil. Yeah, go on.
yeah, so I don't know. Maybe things are gonna be different now with coronavirus. You know.
Yeah, it's true. Aí pelo lado do corona tá tudo mudado.
You know, I don't think the world will be the same anymore.
No, I don't think so as well. You know, but in other hands, I believe that a lot of good things is going to be happening because it's gonna. I know that it's going to take time because people now they are getting a chance to think about a lot of things. For example, well, should I be a kind of fashion or just humble or you know things like that because people's mind is still being really crazy. And I think that it becomes normal. And I think now we're getting some good opportunities to think about some change, good change for our life.
That's right.
Tô falando que a gente está tendo muita a oportunidade de mudar um pouco nosso pensamento da vida, porque tá todo mundo aí com problema, né? O mundo inteiro tá assim. Mas vai ser uma coisa legal isso aí. Yeah, go on. Tell us about your music.
Well,
Tô falando pra ele falar pouco das músicas dele.
This new album I've been putting out now is it's kind of like a biography. My own biography.
Ele falou que tá fazendo tipo a biografia dele. Nice one.
And,
Sounds good.
Yeah. It'd be good to put a link to it on here. I don't know how to do it though.
Ah, seria legal colocar link ali. You should play something.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to, can you play some drums or something?
Well, I can try.
No, I don't think it'll work though. But
I don't think so, but let's try. Yeah, let's see here how it works. Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. The drum is not sounding good because, you know, as I live in a flat, I have to play really quiet. So, well, let's try. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's going to be a time difference probably. Try this.
Yeah. Okay. It's doing some delay, isn't it?
Is it funny?
Can you hear some delay?
This delay has got to be, isn't it? What about
I don't think it's going to work well.
It's not going to work. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's, I'll sing a song for you.
Okay.
Do you ever watch the shadows on the wall? And they take you back to days you still recall. On John Street we played. On John Street we stayed. On John Street we fade away. We just fade away. A little song.
Nice one. Great. That was composed by you.
Yeah. We used to play this one, you might remember it was
É uma composição dele que ele começou a tocar agora. Agora vai tocar uma música que a gente tocava junto lá.
Don't go asking me the meaning of life. If we were meant to, we'd already know. Don't go living your life on the TV. Just get on your own show. Go and live your life, 'cause life was meant to be lived. It's alright. This is what I say to help you on your way to find your day in the sun. When you find your own, it'll feel like coming home. One day in the sun.
I remember then you played some saxophone there. Ah, I remember that.
And you used to say, play it faster, play it faster.
Yeah. Eu gostava de pedir para tocar pouquinho mais rápido sempre, né?
Come on, Larry. And we used to do Take 5 years ago.
A gente tocava essa música também, o Take 5, do Dave Brubeck.
When we finish it, we're going like
a bebop. In that time, we didn't play with click, so that's why metronome. And then I started going really fast every time. Eu começava sempre a puxar as músicas para frente, porque não tinha clique nenhum, era mais da emoção mesmo, então, nossa, era época. Bom demais.
I'm getting in trouble for tapping my feet.
Ok.
So
vai colocar uma coisinha lá para ele sentar melhor lá.
Bom,
para quem não sabe,
and put my foot on the cushion, you see.
Ok.
It's a trick for, say it's like, and that way when I bang it, it goes on there. So I'm getting.
Bom, para quem não sabe, o Larry foi um dos primeiros baixistas do ACDC, aí a gente está falando aqui um pouco da trajetória dele. Daí ele teve um tempo que ele mudou de instrumento, né? Começou a tocar saxofone, e agora ele não está mais tocando saxofone, ele está tocando mais guitarra, e é um grande músico lá do Reino Unido, e eu estou tendo o prazer de estar conversando com ele aqui para matar um pouco a saudade e ele contar um pouco da história dele. Agora eu queria perguntar para ele o que ele acha da música, da indústria musical de hoje. Larry, I was talking to people here and talking about your life, what you've been going through. And then I would like to ask you about how do you see the market, the music marketing nowadays? How can you, well, tell us about your feeling?
Well, what I started to do with my, like the stuff I put out is...
Sorry?
I'm marketing. We talk about marketing, yeah?
Yeah.
I have been advertising on Instagram and Facebook.
Instagram, Facebook.
To get people to Spotify.
E também as pessoas no Spotify, né? Yeah.
And I've followed a technique for setting the ads up where you get a lot of results and it doesn't cost you much.
Customer.
It doesn't, it's, but the most people that I've got are in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
So,
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you look on Spotify, my page, and you can see where people are listening, it's Brazil. is the most.
Uau, ele falou que o Brasil é dos países que mais escuta a música dele. E eu não sabia disso. Muito legal saber que agora ele está olhando esse Facebook e essas mídias sociais têm ajudado muito.
You see? Brazil, #1.
Uau! #1?
Yeah, that's in 2
número
weeks.
Que o primeiro lugar tá. Isso em 2 semanas, ó. Que legal.
Yeah, look. United States, #7. Australia, 9. Brazil,
Aí depois,
#1.
o número 1 é o Brasil e a Austrália. Vai lá em número 7.
And
Nice
that's
one.
well
Well
just 2
done.
weeks from one song in 2 weeks. Been in there.
Uma música em 2 semanas. Great. It's going fast, isn't it?
What's that?
It's going fast.
Yeah, it's
So
good.
quick. What about your plans to traveling to Brazil? Are you planning to come?
Yeah, I might have to now.
Estou perguntando se tem algum plano para vir para o Brasil, porque pode ser que sim, né?
If a lot of people like my music, then I'll have to go. Won't I?
Yeah, of course, yes. Tem muita gente ouvindo a música dele, com certeza vai ter que vir aqui, né?
Where are you? Are you in Buenos Aires or?
No, I'm in Brazil. In Brazil. I live in a small city called Uberlândia. Uberlândia is in the middle of the country.
Okay.
And then Brazil is so big.
How do you spell it?
Sorry?
How do you spell it? How do you spell
Uberlândia? UBERLANDIA.
All right. Okay.
Uberlândia.
Uberlândia.
Lândia, yes.
I can't see that.
It's
I can see.
Yeah.
I see
then,
Sao Paulo, Rio, Curitiba.
Yeah, Curitiba.
Porto Alegre.
Porto Alegre, yeah. Belo Horizonte.
Cities.
It's kind of near. It's not too far from Uberlândia. Belo Horizonte is not too far from here. We are the same distance from São Paulo, Uberlândia and Belo Horizonte. We are in the middle of both cities.
Sounds good.
You should come here. I'm sure you're gonna take some good time here.
Yeah. Well, that'll be nice.
Yeah, Aaron. By the way, this friend here, Aaron. Can you see it? He's spelling Uberlândia.
Uberlândia, yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron.
And then Aaron.
It's near Belo.
He's an English guy. Yeah, near Belo. Yeah.
So Uber is like overland. Over.
Yeah. Kind of over. No, it's not over. How can I say? To be honest, I don't know why Uberlândia calls Uberlândia Uber. I don't know why Uber.
Taxi, you got an Uber.
Kind of. Yeah, it's spelled like Uber, yes. But anyway, I don't know why Uberlândia calls Uberlândia. I don't know where this get this from. I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
That's just a name now. Yes.
But anyway, nice to talk to you. I'm really happy to see you really healthy and still playing. Tô falando para ele que é muito bom ver ele, né, depois de um tempo, com saúde, tocando, continuando tocando. E estou muito feliz de estar vendo ele assim. Muito bacana, depois de um tempo difícil que ele teve, né? After the bad times came, and I'm sure that a lot of things, good things, came through, and I'm sure you're happy now to to still playing and doing some good music.
Yeah.
I'm so pleased with it. Yeah. Well done. Congratulations.
But it was great playing with you when you were here. We used to do a lot of gigs together.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was really great. Your drumming is fantastic. I was just very sad the day you moved back to Brazil.
Yeah, I had to. By this time, my visa will expiring, so I couldn't stay there without any visa. So and as a family, we had to go back.
You need to have a nice clean passport for sure.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. And then I can now I can be back anytime. Now I got a girl. Yeah, she's 11.
Wow.
She's 11 years old and looks really pretty as her father.
Yeah. So that's it. 11 years since she left them, really, I guess, around 12.
Yeah.
Well,
Bom demais. Muito bom.
well, thanks for thinking of this idea. This is great. I didn't know we were going to do this. I wasn't sure. What, and suddenly, we're live on the TV, on the internet. Oh my God!
It's difficult because it's my first time I'm doing some inviting. It's difficult for us because we don't have practice on it. We have to how can I say, to get it on. That is the word. A gente tem que acostumar, né? Você tem que acostumar com isso aí, não é fácil não. Eu sou meio bicho do mato.
Yeah.
I'm saying that I didn't have used to it. I get used to it. Eu tenho que acostumar com isso.
Well, I'm going to have to get going. Well, thanks for having me, Caju.
Thank you. You are welcome anytime. As soon as you see me online, just say hello.
I will,
then we can talk about anything. Thank you so much for your time, and God bless you. Nice to see you, and keep going playing loads of good music. You deserve it.
Yeah,
thank you.
And thanks to everybody, whoever's listening. And,
tá falando alô aí para todo mundo que tá ouvindo.
So we leave with a song? Leave them with a song, huh?
Yeah. A Flávia tá pedindo uma música aí.
I'll put my phone like this. Hope it doesn't fall over. You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be alive if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to put the night on fire. No time to roll in the mire. Boy, I want to my love to come to your fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set my light on fire. Drum solo.
Thanks, really thanks for everything. One more time.
Thank you very much. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Take
I
care.
love you, you're beautiful. Bye.
Great. Stay at home.
I'll stay home. Stay home. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
O Larry é uma pessoa muito bacana, um cara muito relax. Pena que meu inglês não está mais do mesmo jeito, né? Também, depois de quantos anos fora de lá, né? Fazer papagaio velho falar é difícil demais, né? Não é fácil, não. Quando é criança, sai de boa. Depois que vai ficando velho, difícil. Mas teve bom. Muito bacana ver o Larry aí depois de um tempo e saber que a música reúne a gente de uma forma muito legal e agora pela internet aí é muito bacana. Muito obrigado, Aaron. Valeu demais.